What is up? We are Wrestling Maniacs out there worldwide. I'm the host with the most, Mr. We Are Wrestling himself, the best one, Donnie here, back with a brand new episode of Hot Takes, where I give you guys my hot takes on things going on in the professional wrestling world. If you're not a We Are Wrestling Maniac yet already, and you're not a part of the thousands of subscribers, we recommend you to hit that subscribe button now, turn on the post notifications. Videos be coming out of nowhere like an RKO, and of course you already know the grind is real. And this week's episode of Hot Takes, we're going to be talking about the Spanish God Sammy Guevara, because according to multiple wrestling sources out there, Sammy has been suspended by AEW, and the reason for his suspension was due to a botch that took place on AEW Rampage when he faced Jeff Hardy, who was his dream opponent. And when he went up to do the Shooting Star Press, he injured Jeff Hardy, and it seems like from both parties there was a lack of communication, which is why Sammy Guevara has been suspended. And there's a lot of people in the IWC who are not fans of Sammy Guevara, because this isn't the first time an accident like this has happened. And believe it or not, Sammy Guevara, when Matt Hardy first joined AEW, injured him with a chair, and now Jeff Hardy has been injured with a broken nose and a concussion. Plus, there's been a lot of behind-the-scenes drama with Sammy Guevara, because in his relationship life, he was engaged to his high school sweetheart and cheated on her with another AEW superstar who now he's married to and has a child with. And Sammy Guevara has not really been the fans' favorite because of a lot of the things that have happened behind the scenes, but it seems like the IWC and myself don't really think this is adding up here. I feel like there's a lot of missing pieces to this puzzle, and there's a lot of questions that I'm even asking about this, because this makes absolutely no sense that Sammy Guevara is being suspended by AEW due to a mistake. Because one thing I know as a professional wrestling fan, a We Are Wrestling Maniac, is that these superstars, they're putting their bodies on the line for our entertainment, and mistakes happen all the time. Unfortunate injuries happen all the time, and I feel like if you're going to suspend or fire somebody, it has to be a shoot. And Sammy Guevara, there's no way he intentionally hurt Jeff Hardy, because Sammy Guevara has said it multiple times. His dream match has always been him versus Jeff Hardy. That is the guy that he idolized growing up. He took a lot of similarities from Jeff Hardy, like doing the Swanton and other moves from Hardy. And I don't think that he intentionally hurt Hardy on purpose. And I feel like if you hurt somebody on purpose, then obviously you shouldn't be in the ring. But I feel like a suspension is the wrong call here, because last time I checked, that's the reason why we have referees in sports. That's why we have referees in the ring. The referee is supposed to be the person that keeps everything under control in the ring, because the ref has a earpiece in their ear where they give them communication with people backstage. And anytime unfortunate incidents happen, that's where people backstage, they will make the call whether we need to stop the match or we need to wrap things up. And producers are also in the referee's ear throughout the match to remind the wrestlers what's going on that they're supposed to do. And the referees, they're the ones that are supposed to keep everything in control. There's a reason why all sports have referees. And if you're not going to suspend the referee who's supposed to have everything under control, then why is Sammy Guevara being punished for this? Because if Jeff Hardy was concussed during that shooting star press, you should have stopped the match immediately, because we know in professional wrestling, concussions are no fucking joke. And there's been a lot of careers that have had to end short because of concussions, and even CTE has become something in the past with unprotected chair shots. And that's why this doesn't make any sense to me, because there has been plenty of botches. There have been plenty of injuries throughout AEW's tenure, and we've never had suspensions take place. And here's a couple examples of these times where wrestlers were injured. And going all the way back to AEW during its first year, Christopher Daniels sustained a really bad black eye injury during his tag match against the Young Bucks. Were the Young Bucks punished for that? They were not, because accidents happen. Also, during All Out 2022, when CM Punk won the AEW World Championship against Jon Moxley, he torn his tricep. Did Jon Moxley get punished for it? He did not, because accidents happen in this sport. And another recent injury that happened not that long ago, Adam Cole's concussion at Forbidden Door. Unfortunately, injuries happen in this sport, and usually when you need to call something off, that is the referee's call 100%. There's a reason why referees are in place, for safety of the performers. And how is Sammy Guevara supposed to be at fault in this situation when he is just doing his job as a performer and he made an honest mistake? The match should have easily been called off if Jeff Hardy was concussed. And clearly, I think if Sammy Guevara knew Jeff Hardy was concussed, he wouldn't have done that GTS finisher on Hardy. But it seems like there was a lack of communication from the referee and the performers during this match. So why is Guevara being punished for this? And it's just unfortunate. I think a lot of people in the IWC really don't think things are adding up here with Guevara being suspended. And I think that it's total bullshit, because accidents happen in this sport, and I feel like it's not fair to blame Jeff Hardy. It's not fair to blame Sammy Guevara. It's the referee's fault, or whoever is producing the match. There's a doctor at ringside. Why didn't we stop the match? I don't think Sammy Guevara would have continued if the referee said it's over, because at the end of the day, they're professionals in this sport. And I think with Jeff Hardy, I hope Jeff Hardy is okay. I hope that he does recover from his concussion and he comes back to AEW soon, because he was starting to pick up momentum. He was going to go on this heel turn. But I also hope Sammy Guevara gets justice, because this is just not fair to suspend somebody who is just doing his job at the end of the day and had no idea what was going on. But guys, let me know in the comment section below your thoughts on the suspension of Guevara. If you guys enjoyed this week's episode of Hot Takes, make sure to smash that like button now. If you're not a We Are Wrestling Maniac yet already, subscribe, turn on the post notifications. The link's down in the description below. You can go follow me over on my social medias and other YouTube pages, all that down below. And of course, to all the We Are Wrestling Maniacs out there worldwide, we are taking over. Peace.